Hello, namaskar. Good morning. It's a Thursday today, tomorrow it's Friday, and then a weekend holiday enjoy. I'm just cogitating on a subject, a very touchy subject, the subject of caste system. In Hinduism, for example, people are divided into like the warrior class, the laborer class, the business class, and the intellectual class, right? But there's supposed to be another class that is transcended the four, that is free from the four. They call it the Sadvipra or the Neo Humanist. But what I'm saying is that people sometimes they excuse themselves for the mistake or their behavior. They behave noisy, they make blunders and muddles occasionally, and they blame it. They say, "Oh, it's my nature, my genetics." Some even go and say it's caste system. If you're Indian, they would say, "Oh, I'm a low caste. That's why I eat kuras." Now, the thing is, if you don't have to accept what you are, or you can change. You have to try to change and improve yourself by the way you think, the way your philosophy, your ideology, how you conduct yourselves. Many people, they want to go and live in prime areas among the intellectual class, say, or the business class, the wealthy class, the ruling class, the Kshatriyas. But the problem is that when you go and live there, and as you call yourself low caste, would you take that kind of behavior there? Would you try to impose on those people? Would you try to make things different, change it and govern according to your laws and rules? These are issues that come up. For my opinion, I would say no. You want to court the company of better people, of good people. You have to bring up your standard, raise your standard. Don't try to let the environment or the people come down to your level. But then there's a case of adaptation. People say, so the evolution is not about survival of the fittest, but it is adaptation. People can adapt, but it's difficult, for everybody mix and everybody become one. That's why the Hindus divide them into different strata, different groups, because depending on the level of your mind, stage of your development, your evolution, your incarnation, your family, your background, your culture, your upbringing, your religion, your ethnicity, all these reflects on your different moods, give different modes, different tempos, different colors and shades of being, of existentialism. So people have somehow learned to forge a common, solidarity. In some places they would say people should be together of their own kinds, people should group together, live together, and they would fence off a neighborhood like what we have in Bel Air, Spring Bel Air areas there by Sheriff Street. Fence off a bracket of people would live there by themselves. Nobody can interfere them. You cannot go in there without permission. If you go in there, you have to be humble. You have to do something beneficial there. And similarly, when you're employed in an intellectual department, the Shudra has to follow orders from his manager, his superior supervisor. You can't take your law there. There are different laws. And then again, we have the issues of being outnumbered. If you have a force of 5 points and somebody have a force of 10 points, you're outnumbered by 5 points, depending if you're good or bad. So all these situations come into play, But the general issue is that many people do not come from ancient history or ancient tradition. They do not know about the sensitivity, how they are affected, and their beings and their departments in life can be affected by moods and tempers. So all in all, what I would like to say is that despite our caste, our religion, or ethnicity, our background or culture, we should all try to be human, live human, and aspire for divine life. Makes the world a better place. Thank you. Namaskar.